This is terrible. It is really bad video. So let's see. Oh, you know what? I haven't admitted anyone yet. I have to admit all. Hold on. Really? Is it too far in the back? Wow. Mhm. I haven't admitted anybody yet. I don't think I've admitted anybody. I haven't. The one over on my front altar, please. Um, kind of make a little space. You can move that little cup, Sean. That like by the, yeah, you can put it by the. Hey, Kelly. Hello. Like, where's Kelly? There's no Kelly. Okay, I don't honestly know what's happening here. Is it because we don't have light in here? Is that why it looks so bad? Oh my Lord. This is horrible. Um, I should next time do Facebook Live on this and okay. Okay, somebody get the lights and let me see if this looks better. Way better. We got to do light. Okay. There we go. Uh, okay. Well, I see what you're saying, yeah. Okay. Again, I haven't let anybody in. Okay, thank you. Just so let me. All right, so hold on. I gotta find out how do I admit. Okay, participants. Okay, how do I admit? Oh my God, I'm supposed to admit. Join participants. Joined. You, oh, here we go. Hold on. I took a class. Mute participants on entry. Lock it. Allow all to unmute. How do I admit all? Hold on. More. Okay, hold on. More. Meeting, white notes. Okay, hold on. AI host. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wrap. That's not what you showed me today. React chats participants. Um, uh, can somebody go on Zoom and see if you can get on? Maybe they can join besides me. And I will try to do Facebook right now. Tell me you can get on. Okay. Enter the waiting room. Admit. How do I admit all? Okay. Oh no. All right, we're just gonna go. We're gonna go live. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, yes. Okay. All right. And yeah, you can get off of Zoom now. Just that I know how to research that. Can we go live? Two, one. Here we go. Okay, welcome to Imbolc. Hello. And you're at Enchantments. Welcome. We're going to have our Imbolc celebration. Sorry for a minute delay. We were just working out some technical difficulties. We're trying to do this on Zoom. Thank you. And on Facebook, hello. And I hope you can all see us. It's a little bit brighter than usual. And so you're here with us, and we're celebrating the Imbolc Sabbath. And if you are in New England, we just said it was like 15 degrees, and it feels like below 9 degrees. So, and yes, it is supposed to be our first spring ritual. We can laugh. It's hysterical. Yes, part of Europe where this was kind of created in Western Europe. I think it is a little bit warmer. I hope it's a little bit warmer, but welcome. Let us cast the circle and get started. This over here with the Buddha Bunny. I moved a few things around. Oh yeah, because we moved that over there, we could actually put Buddha Bunny back again. We did a few last minute adjustments. There we go. We are going to light maiden candle, mother candle. Oh, it sounded like it felt good. And the crone candle. And for Imbolc, we have cow. We have well, it's supposed to be a sheep, but it's actually a ram, but that's okay. Just representative of the springtime. And we're going to be lighting these two candles a little bit later. So to get started, let us ring our bell 3 times. Welcome and be aware. We're in this place, which is now out here in this time, which is now. Goddess and God, bless this altar. Oh, let it kiss them. It's so sweet. Blessed be this creature of fire. Blessed be this creature of air. As this incense burns and drifts, our powers become more sure and swift. As this incense burns and drifts, our powers become more sure and swift. As this incense burns and drifts, our powers become more sure and swift. As we will it, so mote it be. Blessed be this creature of water. Blessed be this creature of earth. As the salt is to the water, as the athame is to the chalice, as the god is to the goddess. Blessed be this most sacred of unions. Thank you. Welcome, guardians of the north, powers of earth. We call and invite you to protect us within the magic circle. Welcome and be aware. Welcome, guardians of the east, powers of air. We welcome and invite you to attend and protect us within the magic circle. Welcome and be aware. Welcome, watchtowers of the south, energies of fire. We call and invite you and welcome you to protect us within the magic circle. Welcome and be aware. Hail, watchtowers of the west, energies of water. We call and invite you to protect us within the magic circle. Welcome and be aware. As above, so below. As within, so without. Here is the boundary of the magic circle. Not but love shall enter in, not but love shall emerge from within. Here is the boundary of the magic circle. Not but love shall enter in, not but love shall emerge from within. Here is the boundary of the magic circle. Not but love shall enter in, not but love shall emerge from within. Dark thoughts, ill will, harmful energies, negative emotions you cannot sustain here within this sacred space. We command you to be gone, so mote it be. Air, fire, water, earth, elements of astral birth, I call you now, attend to us. In the circle rightly cast, safe from psychic curse or blast, I call you now, attend to us. By cave and desert, sea and hill, by wand, blade, cup, by pentacle, I call you now, attend to us. This is our will, so mote it be. We stand between the worlds, beyond the bounds of time, where night and day, birth and death, joy and sorrow meet as one. By the goddess and the god, the circle has been cast. Let the Sabbat rite begin. And this is an Imbolc Sabbat. And we are going to light one candle to welcome in Imbolc. And yes, it is supposed to represent the beginning of spring. And even though it is cold, very cold, I've always noticed one thing that happens this time of year. You will see the geese starting to fly back. The individuals that are up north that start harvesting the sap in the trees, maple syrup, to make the maple syrup from the maple trees, they're doing that. They're going to start tapping the trees now because no matter how cold it is, the trees are starting to have the sap run. Even with the cold, there are things that are starting out there. So there are signs that spring is here, even though it doesn't feel like it to us at all, not even a little bit. um, Well, I wanted to welcome you, and I want to talk about something different. Everyone around the country, everyone around the world that is celebrating Imbolc, they have a priest, priestess, someone leading the circle that is talking about the history of Imbolc, talking about all of that. And I've done that for decades. We're going to talk about something different today. And I want to talk to you about my friends at the Temple of Miriam the Prophetess and their founder, Dr. Jeremy Weiss. They're just lovely people. Dr. Weiss is wonderful. And it's something I want to introduce. They have a lovely blessing prayer session every week. And I just came across something the other day. It was a card for either the Jewish Magic Festival or I think that's what it was, the Jewish Magic Festival in 2020. So I know I've at least known him since then, and I think a little bit earlier that I became friends with him on Facebook. So, and they do something during the blessing prayer session every week, which I just love. And it's something that I think I've found that we are lacking in our particular tradition. We cast a circle. There are times when we'll do well-known prayers like the Charge of the Goddess, which I'm about to do in a moment. We just did the invocation of the elements, air, fire, water, earth, elements of astral birth. And other than those, there are very few prayers, blessings, spells. Let's talk about that for a minute. Prayer, blessings, spells, incantation, all the same thing. People will hear the word prayer and they get all freaked out. It's Christian. I don't want to do it. An incantation, a blessing, a spell, a prayer, they are all exactly the same thing. It's whatever you feel comfortable with, use that word. What they are is we're sending our asks to the higher power, whatever that is for you. Be God, goddess, George, whatever, whatever it is that you identify as giving you that energy to move forward. You can do a full moon incantation, which is banishing, a new moon incantation, which is bringing in. You can do a Sabbat ceremony, which is, we don't do magic during Sabbats. Traditionally, you don't do magic during Sabbats because we are giving thanks to the goddess, the God, the creator of all for the life that we have. But have you ever found yourself needing something and simply not having the energy, the gas, as it were, to sit down and write out something that you need, or found yourself frozen? Like, I'm having a lot of stress. A lot of stuff's going on right now, and I just don't have what it takes. When you're stressed, when you're upset, honestly, I'm having a hard time right now. I don't know if I should talk to you guys, or I'm talking to everybody. So if I'm not looking at you or you, I'm looking at everybody. So when you're stressed, upset, in difficult times, dealing with grief, uncertainty, or maybe you're just not a writer. I love to write. I've been writing since I was tiny. But some people are just not comfortable writing. They express themselves in other ways, and that's perfectly fine. But you need something. You want something. You're casting a circle, and you're like, I know a lot of people, they buy books by the gross. They're always buying magical books, and they're looking for that right spell or that right something. Well, I've taken the concept from the Temple of Mary and the Prophetess, and if you don't know this group, really check them out. They're lovely, lovely people. I'm part of the group, so I think we're lovely. It is a Jewish Kabbalistic group. We study Judaic mysticism, the occult, magic, and it's just a really great group of people. And every Wednesday, there is a prayer session. I believe it's open to anyone. And it's a whole list of prayers. And one part of it is the Amidah, which is the Jewish tradition. In the Jewish tradition is a list of various prayers for many circumstances. And I think it's so important every single time for years now that we have that. I'm always saying, why don't we have this? Because we're expected to write our own stuff down, and that's all fine and good, but there are just times I met a lovely lady today, and as a matter of fact, I meet a lot of people all the time that are brand new. And they tell me I'm just getting started. I'm just buying my first book, my first tarot deck, my first fill in the blank. And to expect them to be able to sit down and write a full service is just, it's just not practical. Um, so I've taken it upon myself to write 15 blessings, prayers, spells, whatever you want to call them, to cover a lot of life's challenges and invocation to us, ask of our creator, um, to do today. 14 specific ones. And if you like the idea, you can take the concept and write your own. You don't have to use these. And there's going to be a very specific one at the end where you can just focus and put your energy into that one for something special for you. A final open-ended one. If you need a special prayer, maybe you're thinking about a special situation. I'm telling you about it now so you have time to think like, this is yeah, maybe there's something going on in your life, that you need some special help for. And if you don't believe in sending energy out, asking for something that is really important to have in your life, then I don't know why you're here, unless maybe you're just curious, but that's what we do. Now, you might say, well, that sounds an awful lot like mainstream religion. Ah, it is. And we are. We're recognized in all 50 states as a religion. Maybe we don't do things like everybody else, but who does? I don't know of any religion that does anything like anybody else. So, this is for later. So, let's start with the charge of the goddess. And this is a revised version, originally written by Doreen Valiente. Whenever ye've need of anything, once in a month, and better it be when the moon is full, then shall ye assemble in some secret place and adore the spirit of she who is queen of all witches. There shall ye assemble, ye who are fain to ken all sorcery, yet have not one its deepest secrets. To these will she teach things that are as yet unknown. And ye shall be free from slavery, and as a sign that ye be truly free, ye shall be naked, honest in your rights. Ye shall dance, sing, feast, make music, and love, all in her praise. For hers is the ecstasy of the spirit, and hers is the cup of the wine of life, and the cauldron of Caradwyn, which is the holy grail of immortality. Keep pure your highest ideal, strive ever towards it, let naught stop you or turn you aside. For hers is the ecstasy of the spirit, and hers also is joy on earth, for her law is love unto all beings. She is the gracious goddess who gives the light of joy unto the hearts of men. Upon earth, she gives the knowledge of the spirit eternal and beyond death. She gives peace and freedom and reunion with those who have gone before. Nor does she demand sacrifice, for behold, she is the mother of all living, and her love is poured out upon the earth. Hear ye the words of the star goddess. She is the dust of whose feet are the hosts of heaven, and whose body encircles the universe. She, who is the beauty of the green earth and the white moon, among the stars and the mystery of the waters, and the desire of the heart of man, call upon thy soul, arise and come unto her. For she is the soul of nature, who gives life unto the universe. From her all things proceed, and unto her all things must return. And before her face, beloved of gods and of men, let thine innermost divine self be enfolded in the rapture of the infinite. Let her worship be within the heart that rejoices. For behold, all acts of love and pleasure are her rituals, and therefore let there be beauty and strength, power and compassion, honor and humility, mirth and reverence within ye. And ye who think to seek for her, know thy seeking and yearning shall avail thee not, unless thou knowest the mystery. If that which thou seeks ye cannot find it within thee, ye will never find it without. For behold, she has been with ye ere the beginning, and she is that which is attained at the end of desire. So speaks the goddess. God and Goddess, creator of all, we ask for your blessings bestowed upon those gathered we call. As our energies heightens and flows, the following entreaties we implore. Whether banishing harm or invoking good, your divine energies flow around we see. As we will it, so mote it be. So the following liturgy, we will say prayers, blessings, spells, incantations, whatever you want to call these magical words. We will cover about 14 different areas. I just, have worked on these recently and they'll be reworked. Again, you can write these yourself. There's nothing special about these except I wrote them, and if you like them, you can use them. And if you want to write your own, please do. We give blessings to that which we call our higher power. Maybe you call it the All, Spirit, God, Goddess, Lord, Diana, Akate. It doesn't matter because we humans have given it over 4 million names and it still answers in our hearts to that which we call to. A prayer for peace. To start off, we have the opportunity right now to open ourselves to acceptance, understanding, losing fear of what we don't know of, what we don't understand, and what we don't agree with. We only live by one rule in our book of life, and that is to cause no harm. That is the very foundation of peace. With no foundation of peace, there is no place to go with our life. We can't have happiness, joy, family, safety, security, comfort, and all that comes with the sense of knowing we are safe without peace. All that comes with peace, and it starts with us. All of that comes with peace, and it starts with us. And it's really so simple because finding joy in the harm of others, enjoyment at the suffering of those who look different, praying differently, loving differently, only dims our light. Even having hate in our hearts, even for those who do hateful things. I mean, I don't hate anyone. I don't care who they are. I won't let someone cause me to hate them. That has power over me. So we don't have to understand why others do what they do. We can only control ourselves, our actions, our thoughts, and what we send out. We can control what we feel, what we think, what we do. So let us ask the higher power, whatever you call it, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, the all. I like this one, the unknowable, knowable of all that can be known and all that is unknown. It's pretty cool. Let us ask it to bring peace. And if you cannot imagine a world at peace, then let us start with us, ourselves individually. Let us pray for wisdom. Know we are working in conjunction with the universal architect. And by asking for wisdom, perhaps we will receive it from the Akashic record, perhaps from our own inner wisdom, or wisdom that will be delivered to us when we are ready to receive it. And we know that we are blessed that when we are given the gift of wisdom that we will use to help others, that we do not use it for power over others, for self-aggrandizement, or to wield it as a sword over others, but to help elevate those who wish to learn also. For are we all not simply students on the same path, just at different places along the path? We give thanks and blessings that we, those who are of the craft of the wise, are aware that our path is lifelong and endless through this lifetime and lifetimes to come. Let us pray for the environment and our Earth Mother, the Earth's animals. As pagans, we strive to live in harmony with nature, not in spite of it. We see the perfection of the master gardener who first created Eden, and now we live on this earth that we have been given stewardship of. We who have the choice every day to make our world a better place, a cleaner place. We as humans do not need to do research or see scientific studies to understand that greener energy is life-sustaining for our planet and guarantees a longer future for our children, their children, and future generations. There is no debate. There's no question. We thank the greater The great master gardener for the abundance that grows, the food which sustains us, the clean water which gives us life, the crops of the field, which without humanity cannot survive. I'm praying right now for housing, the clothing, the security that I have, and I give thanks and blessings to the all unknowable knowable, that all that can be known and unknown, for our ability to be housed, clothed, and to feel secure in our homes with our families, and to find comfort in our own space, even if we find ourselves alone. Some of us choose to live alone, or we have no other choice. Well, we can find comfort in living alone. I mean, sometimes that's kind of nice. Let us give blessings for technology. Today, so many people are comforted by digital devices. And where some consider them a scourge, they give access to a world that many would be restricted from if not for this technology. So thank you to the great IT technician that has allowed such amazing advancements that have opened up our world to so many and have made our world accessible to all. May it be used for good, for peace, for knowledge, and not for harm, so mote it be. I'm also asking for the great mother and father of us all to bestow blessings upon ourselves. We can pray for everybody else and everything else, because if we don't pray for ourselves, when we're sick, we're angry, we're grieving, we're jealous, if we can't help ourselves, we can't help anyone else. And isn't that our purpose in life? To live, to love, to support each other. We ask for blessings for our families, our friends, our acquaintances, our coworkers. Yeah, our coworkers. You don't have to love them, but it'd be nice to work in harmony with our coworkers, to be able to go to work, have a good day at work, say, hey, have a good night, and go home, and that was a successful day. So we may work with each other easily and productively. If you have children, or you know people with children, ask blessings to keep them safe, allow them to grow healthy and with protection against any threats and dangers that exist in this age. Let's pray for the stranger, the traveler, the immigrant, the unhoused, those with nowhere to call home or a place for themselves. May they find a nest where they are welcomed by all and feel safe and secure, free from oppression and terror, free from prejudice, free from discrimination, free from othering. Let us ask for an end to racism, discrimination, xenophobia, and othering. Let us ask the creator of all that we experience to bless those who suffer from mental illness, the oppressed, the scared, those uncertain, those suffering from addiction, those who find themselves needing help and unable to ask, unable to voice what they need, or how to find the help they need. Please send your emissaries to find and assist them with kindness and love to help them find the help they need. Please help and bless those whose hearts are filled with hatred, with othering, filled with cold, stark bitterness and strife. Those who spend time looking for people not to accept, not to welcome, but to blame all of their problems on, thus creating a wall around themselves of loneliness and blame, not knowing that they themselves hold the key to their own salvation by simply accepting responsibility for all they have created in their lives. Bless and protect all the victims of violence, abuse, intimidation, hopelessness. Allow them to find their inner strength, their champions, and to accept the help to keep them safe and strong. Now we will light a candle for those in our lives who are sick and suffering. So if there's somebody in your life that's sick, that's suffering, that really is just not in a place, even if they don't believe in magic, even if they're not a spiritual person, you can light a candle, or we'll light this candle, and you can send that love out there. And you know what? They just might be able to absorb some of it. So if you're thinking of somebody right now, I know I'm thinking of somebody, send that love out, send that healing out. You can let them know later that, you lit a candle for them, you're thinking about them if you wish to. And we ask that the higher power, the God, the goddess, to send the healing, the blessings, the protection for those in our lives who need it, who are sick, who are suffering, that wish to get healthy, that are able to get healthy, to take their pain, to take their suffering and their illness away, if it is all possible, if that's part of their soul's path. Now, a special blessing just for you. Simple prayer just for you, a special prayer. What do you require of the Creator, the universe, the power that's greater than you? Now is the time to ask for it. Just in your mind, ask for it. Just say, thank you. This is how we ask for this. We don't say we want or I need. You don't want a state of wanting. The universe is very specific. Just say in your mind, thank you for having given me that which you really can see having in your life. Make sure you visualize it. Whatever that special something is, see it in your life. See it manifest. It's there. Might not be there right this moment, but the more you can visualize it and thank the universe for putting it there in your world, you'll see it manifest. Just take a moment. And the last prayer is in remembrance and a requiem blessing for those who have passed on and someone that you might be thinking about. They could have passed on recently. They could have passed on years ago. They could be any ancestor. Perhaps you had a great that passed on a long time ago. They're still with you. They don't, the way this universe is constructed is so beyond our understanding to think that even if we reincarnated, that we're not still somewhere out there. Again, there's more to heaven and earth than is dreamt of in your philosophy, Horatio. They can still be with you and they can still be elsewhere, infinite. So remembering those that have passed on, someone that you're thinking about with love, they come to you in some fashion. They know you're thinking about them. They're with you. Some see that they manifest when they're supposed to in one form or another. So think about those who have passed on if you choose to. And we want to thank the Lady and the Lord for being here. And those are the 15 blessings or prayers that I will continue working on. And I kind of like it, especially during the Sabbath when we don't have a specific workings to do. So the next thing we're going to do, because this is definitely part of what we do, is we're going to, now that we've built up all that energy, we're going to ground, because rather than doing a circle of power, which is sending out the spell that's going to return to us, we're going to ground with the cakes and ale. Got it in a mini lady. We're going to get it out. Because I want to risk it. It looks so great. All right, and this is hollow? Really?
I used food coloring and painted it after I braided it.
Oh,
See, really? Yeah, the little one you think it's
all right. We've got sparkling juice and challah bread, which is homemade and delicious. Okay. Blessings to the fruit of the fields, energy of the God, as you consume this bread, may you never go hungry. And the sparkling juice is energy and fruit of the vine, energy of the goddess. As you drink this, may you never thirst. One. Oh, and this one, and may I'll put this way, and then you can pass it this way. Yes, may you never thirst or hunger, my brother. Thank you. And we do say that, may you never hunger or thirst, my brother or sister, and they respond, my lady, to me. That's just tradition and hierarchy. Oh, very good. Professional hollow maker. Very nice. Yeah, it is very much like what people would see. What is it called in a church communion?
Wafer's got nothing on this.
I'm looking at the Jewish girl. She's like, I don't know. You're asking me? How do I know what it's called? Never. You never did communion? I've never done communion, so I don't know.
Neither have I.
No.
Thank you.
But wow, that's really good. Yeah, that's delicious. So, and yeah, the history of that, I'm gonna have to look a little deeper in that because it is absolutely believed that or a lot of people in our world still believe that. Let me see if I got this right. The early Christians got everything from the ancient pagans, and yeah, no, they didn't. Let me correct you now. The Druids and all of those in Western Europe were not having ceremonies like this. They definitely had an actual, religious structure, but it didn't look like this. This is far more likely to have been found in the temples of Solomon. I don't know about, I'm going to have to ask Dr. Weiss and maybe Rabbi McLatchley. I don't know about the cakes and ale. Do you have anything like that in the Jewish church? No?
After the service, we'll do a blessing for the wine and the challah. So,
Oh, you do a
yes.
blessing for the wine and the challah after the service?
Mhm.
Really?
It's called Oneg Shabbat.
Yeah.
Basically, people would consider it the reception after the service where people get together in kibbutz.
I have heard of no, that's right. I have heard of the blessing of the bread, the challah bread. Okay. All right, yeah. So again, not surprised that they do have something like that because I believe a lot of that actually came back to Europe from the Crusades when they were over in the Middle East, and then they brought it back. But anyway, very, very interesting. So, all right. So, does anybody want to say anything out loud? I think that kind of takes the place of that, but if somebody wants to say something, they can. Besides, I'm gonna be a little hat. Everybody okay? All right then. Well, let us open the circle and finish the service. Okay. I have a few announcements when I finish, but we're going to open the circle now. And oh, what happened here? These are hard to get going. Nobody wants to go out. That's all right. There we go. It's not going. All right, that's all right. Well, I did cast the circle and seal it with the sword, but I'm going to absorb it with this super amazing athame. Dr. Weiss made this. It just multi-skilled and talented gentleman. When you absorb the circle with your athame, the energy goes into the athame, and that's what you really want to do. So, oh, does anybody want to turn around and put your hands into the edge of the circle and feel it? Yeah, try it. When you cast a circle, before you absorb it, try to close your eyes and put your hands. You'll feel the difference. Sometimes it feels a little tingly, sometimes it feels colder, warmer. Do you feel warmer? Different? Yeah. Yeah, you can tell the difference. And they've done scientific studies where the temperature change is much different. You can tell. Yeah. Yep. I've actually in the past done tests with students where they'll be blindfolded in the room. I cast a circle, then I cut a doorway in the circle somewhere, and then they have to go around just by feel and tell me, oh, that's cool. Yeah. Oh, I know what we're doing with our next class. The next time I cast a circle. And yeah, that used to be a test to actually pass. Way easier now, but we can do that. Yeah. It is kind of fun because they usually once they're advanced like you guys, they were able to figure out where it is. So that is kind of cool. So, but yes, once you have done the ceremony and you're ready to open the circle, that's what you want to do. You want to put your athame until you can feel there it is, the change in the energy. And then you just feel it absorb. I don't have to go all the way around the room because it's coming into me. Once I pierce it, it starts coming in. And I can feel it's like a stream of cold air coming right like that's a trick here in New England right now. Yeah, I'm the one that made it cold. All right, and just absorb it. There we go. Okay. Watchtowers of the North, guardians of Earth, we thank you for attending and protecting us within your magic circle. As you depart, go in peace softly. Guardians of the West, powers of water, we thank you for attending and protecting our magic circle. As you depart, go in peace softly. Watchtowers of the South, guardians of fire, we thank you for being here and protecting our magic circle. As you depart, go in peace softly. Energies of the East, powers of air, as you depart, we thank you for protecting our magic circle. Go in peace, softly. The circle is open but unbroken. Around and through us flows its magical powers. We came together in love and friendship, loyalty and trust. Let us part the same way. As we depart into this night, let us take a piece of the circle's protection, which will follow us always. By the Wiccan law ye must, in perfect love and perfect trust. 8 words the Wiccan read fulfill, and it harm none, do what you will. Lest in thy self-defense it be, ever mind the rule of 3. Follow this in mind and heart, and merry you meet, and merry you part. The circle is open but unbroken. May the love of the goddess be forever in your heart. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. Merry meet, merry part, merry meet again. Blessed be. Happy Imbolc. All right. All right. And a few announcements. Oh my goodness, we are changing up our schedule at Enchantments for the first time in 22 years. Please check out our website at enchantmentsct.com. We have changed everything up because times have changed, and it is being a witch, we have to change with the times. We have to. This is the only reason we've existed for thousands of years. We've got to mix things up. We've got to change things up to keep surviving. And what started out, oh my goodness, when I first started out 22 years ago, I think it was $100 a month tuition, Saturday morning classes. But things have changed. It's so much easier to stay at home, watch online, Zoom. So classes are only $20 a month now. Beginner classes, if anybody's watching or you're seeing this later and you're starting out, and you want to learn about how to do all that we do, classes are now going to be held on Tuesday nights from 6:30 to 7:30, only 1 hour. I'm serious about that because I have a very, very, very special class on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. And that is with the Temple of Miriam the Prophetess. So you can meet me there after taking my class. You can go, be on that class and have a great time with all of us learning Kabbalistic Parsha, which is super awesome. It is an interactive class with me. My Tuesday night classes, we're still going to be having our 5:30 classes on Saturday. Those are blessing prayer sessions, very similar to this. I'll be working on my blessings and working on them a little bit more. We're still going to have our Sabbats 8 times a year at 5:30 on Saturdays. Any questions, please send them to me at enchantmentsct@gmail.com. Yes, gmail.com. And that's it. So I hope you guys are warm wherever you are. And I hope you found this helpful, nice, enjoyable. If you're watching, thank you so much. Happy Imbolc. And now we're going to go around and we're going to put out the candles. We're going to leave these 2 candles, the white candles, burning for a while. We are going to put out our mother candle. We're going to put out the crone candle. The maiden candle is out. She's somewhere else. She's partying. She's just like, I'm out of here. The 2 special candles are going to stay. One's for Imbolc and one is for those who are sick and suffering. Then we go around starting in the north. And then we're going to go to the west, the south, and then the east, put out the candles. But it is important if you're going to celebrate Imbolc this weekend, Sunday, that's tomorrow, is February 1st. That is the official date of Imbolc. No, it is not February 2nd. That is Groundhog's Day. Nothing wrong with groundhogs. Woodchucks, we call them around here in this part of the world. That's right. We call them woodchucks. Thank you. And if you want to celebrate that, that's great. The reason some modern pagans celebrated on February 2nd is because early Christians took that holiday of February 1st and they turned it into a Catholic mass. I mean, no lie, it became Candlemas. So switched up a little bit. They moved it from its actual day and they made the holiday February 2nd. Again, in the United States, if you're watching here, we celebrate Groundhog's Day, which I guess is great. And maybe we'll do a video about that next week because that actually goes back to Great Britain. They're looking for badgers over there. We're looking for woodchucks over here. But yeah, it's February 1st and you can celebrate just like this. So I hope you have a great one and appreciate you visiting. Thank you so much. And let's see if we can shut this all down. So, all right. Bye. Bye.